Maybe I will have fish tonight. Plan tonight is to stay the night. Got good weather. Might get down in the upper 40s, low 50s. But I have been working on my truck bed and insulating. I've insulated the roof, and I've put new carpet in the bottom, and I've put new sidewalls in it and carpeted those. So I'm really thinking that it's going to be fairly insulated. I've still got a lot of work to do. I'm building a bed, I'm doing electronics, I'm doing all kinds of stuff. You probably want to see that. But it's going to have, I'm also going to build some window covers out of, that'll double layer of carpet, and I may even put some insulation in those so that when I button it up at night in colder weather and stuff like that, it'll keep heat in really well. In fact, I won't use a heater except just to warm it up before bed and then warm it up in the morning getting up. So the plan right now, catch fish, have it, eat them if I can. And if I don't, I've got a trial backup. I'm going to try this stuff. It's kind of expensive, but it's not that much more expensive than Mountain House, but we'll see if it tastes good anyway. It also got beans and other things. I keep a little, you can see that tote down there. I keep a food bin in it. You're probably wondering why I'm all of a sudden doing this. And what's going on is I'm planning on doing a lot more camping. I may even do some traveling. Once I get this bed set up like a little hotel room, I'll be able to travel and do some, weekend and very occasionally maybe even go on a 1 week trip like to Colorado and Texas and other places like that. So we're going to really have some fun in this. All of this is stemming from next year. I'm retiring, and this channel is my hobby channel. And if I can make a couple extra bucks doing it, great. But at least to pay for the gas and stuff. But whatever, I'll still do some fishing in my boat, but the channel's not going to be all about getting out in a boat and fishing. It's going to be going and camping. I'll take the boat a lot of times, on different types of trips, different types of fish. But I'm not going to be just get in the boat, put a rod on, put a camera on a rod anymore. I'm going to try to come up with subjects to talk about. You can suggest some if you'd like, but that's where I'm at. I'm kind of getting in the later years, and I don't want to throw them away working another 5 or 6 years. So it's going to be a partial retirement. I'm going I'm retiring next August, but I am going to help the guy that you've seen in some of the videos that he's my helper there. I'm going to smooth the transition for him into being his own boss. So, and I'll work a little bit on the side just for, you know, spending money. But that's the plan. You know, I'll turn 64 then, and I'm just ready to do it. I'm ready to wake up in places like this, and to wake up with an alarm clock in my bed and have to go to work and look out my back door every day and say, man, I could have been out fishing. What you just saw was these solar lights that I have, and I have these on my house, and I've had them on there for 2 or 3 years and they still work. And you know, they're solar, so all you have to do is, you know, is put them on a place where they can get some sun. And then, you know, I've got them where, and 2 of them in front of my garage and 2 of them on the side of where my van is. So when I walk all the way around there, I can walk all the way to my truck, my van, and get in, you know, with lights and everything. And I've even put them now on my shed in the back, so when I'm walking to go to my shed in the dark, it'll light up plenty of time for me to get there. These things are really cool. I'll kind of show them or link them down below. I really recommend these. These to me are going to be great for camping, because, you know, once I button myself up in that deal, they're going to be out here, and I've got them pointing out forward. I've got them all around me. So if any 2-legged critters come walking around, they're going to know that I know. So never be too safe. Starting to look like I might be trying out the peak beef stroganoff. I'm going to heat the water because the catfish are just not cooperating. Finally got us a fish here. Oh, maybe I end up eating fish. Maybe I will have fish tonight. Hopefully it's not a turtle. Oh. starting to come alive. I got a bite on here just now. Yeah, I'll make a good little eater. Since I haven't got dinner yet, we're gonna do it. Well, one of them didn't come out great, but this is what I had for to skin them on, just an old board that I found. So I'm pretty happy with it. I'm going to clean this up, and then I'm going to put it in the meal that I'm going to do, and then we're going to put it on the pan with some grease. Get us some fish. Boy, good. That Louisiana breading or seasoning, whatever is, cornmeal, really good. Ooh, hot. All right, I've kind of got things settled in. I got my dinner done. Got my bedding made out, kind of put away a lot of the utensils and stuff in that deal. Now, when I get my build done, a lot of that's going to just be stored underneath the bed. I won't have that big thing, probably, that big, whatever you call it, tote. The whole point of, building the bed and having you know, storage underneath is going to make it easier for all that, and I'll have an easier access to it instead of all having to pull it in and out of each other there. So it's going to work out pretty great. I'm going to sit out here for a while with my chair and my ice chest and with my fishing equipment and my cameras and my lights, because we're a YouTube channel. You know, if it wasn't a YouTube channel, it'd be a little bit easier, especially on cooking and all that stuff. But hey, this is my hobby and I love it, and I'm looking forward to doing a bunch of it. And I'm hoping you guys will join me on this adventure. I left these lines out all night, and this one's slack, so we're going to see if there's a fish swimming around on it. Looks like something swam over with it. I'm going to go ahead and rebait these lines for a little bit, and then it's kind of handy having those lights. I'm going to rebait these lines and let them set for a little while I cook breakfast, and then I'll get around and leave. Got hung on this one. Something might have swam this one into something. Might have to break off on this one. Well, came free, might have a fish on it. I have a log too. Well, looks like a fish. Nice little blue cat. Would have been a good eater, but I'm not keeping any right now, so we're gonna free him.
Kind of has a beanie wing to it.